What's good, you guys? It's Capital J Productions. I'm back with another video, and today we got Robby Starbuck, okay, a record executive. Well, he's an ex-record executive, and he's gonna talk about his experience with the rap game. Okay, I'm gonna let him just talk about his experience. I'm not even gonna tell y'all about his experience. It's better we listen to his words, okay? And I'm going to react, okay? Let's go.
That a rapper from Migos died, I just wanted to go ahead and make a...
Yeah, he made this video right when Takeoff, I think. When Takeoff died. So it was shortly after that, and he made this, okay?
About something I have a unique experience in. So I directed a bunch of rappers, people like Gucci Mane, Snoop Dogg, Lil Yachty, the list goes on and on and on, okay? I learned a lot of things, and I have left the industry largely over my political beliefs, but there is something I want to impart to people to hopefully, make some sort of change happen. So I have a challenge to rappers, and I know some of you still follow me. I know a bunch of the celebrity blogs still follow me from trying to get news from music videos and things like that. So here's the truth. The truth is this. A bunch of young black male rappers keep dying. You know who's not dying? Record executives. The record executives that push for them to continue to make songs and create a culture that is obsessed with death, drugs, and sex. Period.
Y'all listen to this, right? The same stuff I've been saying. So many other rappers I have on this channel been saying, I've been reacting to, and now you got another record executive that's saying it, a guy who's in the industry or was in the industry, and he's saying it. Okay, I'm gonna break it down after my full breakdown after he get done speaking, so I'm gonna try not to pause too much.
The industry's obsessed with it, but those record executives, they're not dying because they don't push this culture on their own people.
Right.
But they're encouraging you to push it on yours, and they're paying you handsomely to do it.
Right.
The reality is, I know a lot of you. A lot of you are good people. You're family guys. You're not the image that you put out there to the world.
Exactly.
Why? Why don't you be the example? Stand up. I challenge you. Be the example. Make music about the culture you want to see. Don't just get online today and talk about how, whenever a rapper makes it, his own people take him down. Don't just make those videos. Don't be sad. Don't rest in peace. None of that stuff.
Right.
Be the change you want to see. Inspire it in your community. Reach out to other rappers and say, we have to stop.
Let me pause him real quick, because what he just spit was some major bars. Okay. These some true bars right here. And this is coming from, I'm assuming that he's a white male, okay? His skin complexion is white, okay? So that's what I'm going by. I don't know what else to go by. I mean, I could look him up and, do all of that stuff, but I mean, the truth of the matter is from what I know, how the industry is, dark skin, they hate, okay? Anybody light skin, they can mold them to be more like white people. So that's how come I mentioned the skin color. But I mean, the skin color don't matter. It don't matter to me. It matters to them. It matters to the industry, okay? And this is why he's saying this with the black culture. And this is his experience. And it's good to see that, somebody, a white man, I should say, that cares enough to make this video. You know what I'm saying? To put himself out there like that, and to potentially I'm quite sure he probably got blackballed, or a lot of his executive friends wasn't happy that he put this message out, and but he cared enough to put this message out. And the crazy thing is, hip hop still hasn't changed even after he put this out, you know what I mean? And it's sad that you have a white man that's trying to challenge black people to do better. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, so many of us are trying, like me, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying it because it's like, it's my own people. Why wouldn't I? If I care about my own people, I should want to put out a positive message. I should be trying to do my part into making a change. But the truth of the matter is, black people, I think because of what we went through in this country, because we went through slavery, we never really had money, we never had any type of status in this country up until like what, the 80s, maybe the 70s, the 80s it started. And so now it's just some black people are willing to do anything to make sure that they have money, they have status, they have a good life. Okay, so I mean, I think a lot of it is because of that, but still, what I'm saying, like you can't just accept any old thing. And it's just like he said, you don't see any record executives dying, you don't see their family members dying, you don't see their friends dying, you don't see their homeboys dying, none of that. It's just blacks. We're the only ones, what I'm saying, who's dying at an alarming rate. So anyway, I'm gonna let him carry on.
We're being used. You've been used for a long time,
Right.
They create this paradigm to make you believe that you're so important and your celebrity status is worth so much, but in truth, you're a pawn in their game and you always have been.
This is a white man saying this, and this is nothing but truth.
Government has wanted to hold down communities of people in different ways through different methods for a very long time.
Remember, I was telling you guys that this was planned. I said it in a couple of video goes, maybe about 5, 6, 7, maybe 7, 8 videos ago. But there's a government document. They actually had planned this for us. It was actually planned. I'm gonna see if I can find that document. I might do a reaction video. That hip hop was all planned by the government. They had planned it all from the gang banging, all of that. It was all planned out. But that's something different. Let's just let him keep going.
Their method in the black community has been to use entertainment to create a culture obsessed with death, drugs, sex, and money, so that they could create a false paradigm of what happiness and what success really was. And in doing so, they create...
Just ask yourself, how did he know all this information? Just think about that. He knows all it. How he knows? Okay? How do he knows all this?
...created a world that also made people more dependent on government, and as a result, gave themselves more power. The record executives that push you to do this, to go and continue to profit off the backs of your work, they're in cahoots with the elite. They're in cahoots with the government.
Right.
They want you to think you're important, but in truth, you're just doing their dirty work for them, so stop. They've empowered you in ways that are real. You have an audience. You have platforms.
Yeah.
You have the ability to make change.
You just got to take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? But we're not. The rappers not. You know what I'm saying? They don't take advantage of it. They're just, they just leading their fans down to the pit, basically. And are not their fans, but the black people in general. Like, we're being led down into a pit of hell.
So go against the grain together. They're more afraid of you all together standing up and creating a new culture that's built around family, faith, freedom, doing the right thing.
How does he know that? Just keep asking yourself, how do he know this information? Because he's around these guys. He's been around these guys. He knows. Just think about it. He's been to meetings with these people. He's heard details that we would never hear, okay? We would never hear. So we should believe him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he's saying is actually facts. Like, I know from example and from experience, what he's saying is facts. Let's let him keep going.
Valuing life than they are of anything else. So I challenge you, use your power to do the right things. If you continue to do the same thing you've done,
get the same results.
More rappers like this are going to die.
Facts.
How many have to die before you change the culture?
Exactly. I couldn't agree more. And you want to know the funny thing about, and I've been saying this for years. I've noticed this well before anybody probably. I've been saying this for a long time, and it's one of the reasons why I don't sell my beats no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't sell my beats because I don't want that message. I don't want gang banging on my beat. I don't want to hear another rapper talk about how he's gonna kill a nigga, how he's gonna shoot a nigga, how he's gonna rob a nigga, how he's gonna set a nigga up. I've heard that for so many years, you know, and I've been around a lot of individuals who live that life. And I've literally seen how hip hop has found a way into young black men's mind and tricked them into going to prison for their whole life. I've seen it. I have cousins that's in jail. You know what I'm saying? That because of gang banging. I've known so many friends. I have and they're all black, okay? So many black friends who are in jail, went to jail, or got killed or got shot. You know what I'm saying? Because of this rap music. So I know I've seen it for myself, and even me, like I said in plenty of I almost got wrapped up into the streets myself, and I never was a gang banger or anything like that. It's just when you out there and you in that culture, people can't tell the difference when you're around a certain set of people, and then you get around enemies, from or just so happen the enemies may come around, and my cousins, because they're gangbangers, they have enemies. But if I'm around my cousins and I'm hanging around those guys, now their enemies are my enemies. You see what I'm saying? That's how you can get killed real quick. So but anyway, I'm going down a different lane, but what I'm saying is all stems back to the culture of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop started it. It started it all. So he's right. He's absolutely right. We have to change it. We have to say enough is enough. We have to stop rapping about gang banging. We have to stop rapping about shooting people. We have to stop rapping about really not shooting people. Like, when have you ever heard a song where a black rapper talking about shooting a white man? Let me ask you. It's always shooting niggas. It's always about, robbing and stealing from niggas, setting niggas up. It's always the same shit. So, I mean, he's right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I've been saying it for years, and it got so bad. I just got to the point. I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna sell beats. No, I don't even want to hear nobody rhyme on. And besides myself, I don't even want to hear nobody rhyme on my beats no more. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if I sell the beat, because I'll be part of the problem too. If I'm selling the beats to artists, and they go like, yeah, we're gonna make a hit, and we're gonna rap about killing more niggas, but it has my beat on it, I'm part of the problem too. So I'm doing my part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will always continue to make beats, but I ain't gotta sell them. I'm not gonna sell them so somebody else can put their curses on it, and so they can curse my own people. Like, I have to look at myself and look at the part that I played in it, and I had to change. I had to say, you know what? As dope as my beats are, and I can't tell y'all how many rappers and how many producers and so many people has told me, man, your beats are fire, your beats are fire, your beats are dope, your beats are dope. I have samples of stuff on my page that y'all can go listen to, and none of that stuff is none of my new stuff. I have stuff that I haven't even released yet. You know what I'm saying? I just listened to it, and I'm like, if I put it out, you know what I'm saying, I don't want nobody stealing it, and I don't want nobody rapping on it, and I don't want nobody rapping, about killing my own people. I don't want to hear it no more. So I'm doing my part as to say, you know what? Well, if I gotta take the back seat, so be it. So yeah, I'm gonna let him continue.
And let me tell you something else. There's a reason the record labels pay us more to do rap videos. They don't tell you that, do they? Do they tell you that they pay us more to do your videos? Because they do. They do it because they know it's more dangerous. They do it because they know it's more difficult, and they do it because, frankly, there's a lot of money laundering involved. Those labels wash a bunch of money through. We don't do it, but we know the labels are doing it 100%. Okay, they're then taking the money off the top end, and you see on your royalty check, oh, they spent $150,000 on this video. Did they?
Yeah, and they're gonna get all, and they're gonna charge you for it. They're gonna charge the artist for it. You pay for it.
Because we didn't see 150,000. Okay, so where did the money go? And to who? Their friend's company?
Right.
A lot of times that's the case. Same thing with insurance companies. They charge us more to insure your videos. And it's because they know the culture that's been created.
Yeah.
They know that the only possibility of a music video being shot up is on a rap video.
That's right. He's right. Like I remember back when the Dog Pound and who was it? The Dog Pound and it was a long time ago in the 90s where it was a big brawl between I think Snoop Dogg's camp and I think Eazy-E's camp. That's what I think if I remember that correctly. But it was a big fight. And it's so many, man, like there's so many stories. That's why when I hear like some of y'all comment and I could tell you guys don't know what y'all talk about. Like it was one guy who comment and he was saying that how the modeling industry was the most cutthroat. He said the modeling industry was the most cutthroat industry. But I'm like, bro, you models don't get killed. I mean, there's probably a few models that got killed, but compare that to how many black people that got killed. I'm talking about real living people that have gotten killed for just trying to make some money in this game. You can't compare that, bro. Like seriously, like the models may be going through, you know what I'm saying? Like he made this point like, yeah, but they gotta upkeep their bodies and this and this and that. Yeah, but none of them are getting killed, bro. You know how many black men I know personally that went to jail or got killed or got shot? And including me. I almost got shot. I almost got killed. And I'm not even a problematic person. I was just around the culture. And see, that's the kind of stuff that like when I see those type of comments, it's like you just reaching, bro. Like you just reaching for you don't know, bro. Like you need to study black culture. Study my culture. Study hip hop. Go look at the data. Go look at the numbers. Like this guy, Robby, he knows. Talk to these guys. They know. Go find out the data. And I believe this. I don't believe all data because, you know, some of it is kind of like, you know, it's the same people it's the same corrupted people that's operating the data. But some data I really believe because it's like, okay, well, because I lived a lot of this stuff. So it's believable. There's no way you can try to compare the modeling game to hip hop. There's just not if you come on the black side and you've seen some of the stuff. If you hung out with me and you got to see some of the stuff that I see, or I know some blocks I can take you to, and you come, you know what I'm saying? You come to where my cousin them block, you will see some stuff you ain't gonna never forget, bro. The black culture is complete trash. You know what I'm saying? And we're dying at rates that ain't no other genre of music, like in the rock music. How many times, like how you look at rock, the genre of rock, how many people are dying in that? You maybe a few get beat up here and there because yeah, they get a little wild, but ain't nobody really dying like that. So I mean, you guys got, if you know what I'm saying, like a lot of, well, I mean, I don't mind comments. It's just I understand people don't really know. I do understand that some of y'all think y'all know. Y'all have no idea until you have this skin color and you live where I live. And like I said, when I grow up, there was no skin color like Robby around my hood. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, there's no white people around. And still to this day, there's not even that many white people that live in the hood that I'm from. And rightfully so. You guys don't need to go down there. Trust me, it's nothing but a bunch of problems. It's the reason why I walked away and I had to get away. Because if you don't, you're more, especially if you're a male, you're more likely you're gonna get killed. And there's data to back that up for real. So let him finish up real quick.
And that's the truth. So change the culture. You have the power. Your people deserve it.
Yeah, we do.
You guys in line.
We do deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is, and from what I've seen, like me talking to individuals, trying to get them to change, the thing is the people they love being ghetto. That's just the reality. They accepted it, and it's almost like a curse has been put on our on us. And we don't want to get out of it. I have a brother, okay, who I was trying for years, you know what I'm saying? I lived with him for a long time, and I was trying for years to get him to change his mind frame. He don't want to change. He has a hood mentality. He's influenced by gang banging and everything. And I tried my hardest to get him to change. I tried. You know what I'm saying? And once I realized he wasn't listening and he was still hanging around the same people and he just wasn't trying to do better, I have to distance myself. You know, because there were some serious situations that happened and he knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's some situations that happen to where it's like some people that he was bringing around was about to get hurt, like big time. And I told him, you know what I'm saying? So instead of that happening, and I kind of, and we fought, you know, a few times, like physically fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you dealing with, like me, I'm a righteous person, right? I'm very righteous. But I try to do what's right. I have a good heart. But when you're around some people in the hood, they see that and they know that, and they try to take advantage of that too. They're like, oh, he's weak. He's weak. We can do this to him. We can go get him. But nah, I'm a good person, but I'm not nothing to play with. I will defend myself. And that's how come the black culture is trash, because you have a lot of these guys who's so hood, like, oh, I gotta prove I'm tougher than you. And if you seem weaker, okay, he's an easy target. We can go get him, or we can jack him, or make an example so other people can fear us. There's a lot of that going on in the black community. And that was my problem, because y'all don't see no tattoos on my face. I don't have no tattoos, nothing. I don't look like I'm a gangbanger. I don't look like I'm tough. I don't dress like I'm tough, nothing. But I have it here, and I know what I'm doing. And my father was in the military and taught me how to really mess somebody up, okay? So because of that, I'm nothing to play with, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you can't see that. But I know that. But in the hood, you have these hood people who think a certain way, and they have a hood mind frame, and they don't want to change. They just want to, you know, they just too busy looking at these Snoop Dogs, they looking at these Migos, they looking at all these rappers who talk this gangster stuff, and none of them are actually, like he said earlier, none of them are actually living that lifestyle. They just trying to promote it to you, because somebody else, which is the record execs, right? They want you to go out and kill your own people. That's what they're paying them for. Their job is just to influence you to have your kids, or whatever the case may be, y'all all kill each other. Okay, so that's what it is. But man, Robby, this was a wonderful video. This is a great video, and I see what you tried to do. It's not that many white guys that's gonna come out and say this. I salute. I respect you for that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And me, just be me as a black man. These are the type of white people I love. I love white people who keep it real. I love white people who's not about trying to keep my culture down, or keep my type of people down, or see me as like, oh, he's a black man, he's not on my level, he's not, you know, he's beneath me type of thing. You can tell he cares. You can tell he tried to do, you know, the right thing, and I salute you, bro. Like, seriously, I you know, I wish it was more like you, but the truth of the matter is it's not enough. You know, it's not enough for you guys that's like that. But it's more and more coming. That's why I like seeing the Tom McDonald's. I like seeing the Rob, um, like this guy here in High Res TV. I'm starting to see a lot more white guys, really bring this to the forefront, and I'm trying to bring that to my channel because it's needed. You know what I'm saying? We need all walks of life to challenge this. You know what I'm saying? And it really, we just need, if we could get the black culture, if I can, what I'm saying, if but if we really can get the black culture to change, that'd be amazing. But I'm seeing every day, like, what I'm saying, like I just did the Young Miami video yesterday. It makes me lose hope, what I'm saying? But, I gotta try. I'm gonna die trying, you know what I mean? And it's really not like white people's job to try to fix this problem, but it's a black problem. But it's good to know that we have help from other people, that there's other people that care enough to make even just one video like this. And so that's why I love it. That's how come I decided to react to it. I will put a link to this video just in case you guys want to watch this whole video, because I know I paused it and I've been talking a lot, and I don't try to do that. It's just I try to make sure I'm doing it and be within fair use. So, because I'm already doing a lot, and I don't want YouTube to really fully come, mess with my channel or whatever. But this is Capital J Productions. I want to know what you guys think. Do y'all think he's lying about any of this? If you in the industry, you know what I'm saying, and comment. You know what I'm saying? You could do something, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need more people to come out and talk about this. We need more people to step up, because if not, the problem is just gonna get worse. And yeah, and if I've seen way too many black men get locked up for this dumbass reason of following rappers and following rap music. I've seen black men who were so gone they allowed these rap lyrics basically to fully consume them, and into just kind of basically just trick their life away. So I know what the problem really is, and that's how come even me, I could have gotten in this game, and if I wasn't who I was, I could have easily sold out and just be like, well, I gotta make my money, I gotta pay, I gotta pay, I got bills to pay, blah blah blah. Everybody can use that excuse, bro. Like, seriously, everybody's can use that excuse. But when is that, like, that shouldn't be acceptable. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think. I'm out. I'll see y'all in the